need to list all the different combinations of P and Q. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're going to start off false and false. And then we're going over the FT, false and true. And then TF, true and false. And then true and true. And these are all the different ways that you can list the combination of P and Q being true and false. The order that we do this is definitely very arbitrary, doing it in this order, or we start with all false and then go to all T in the sequence that we've done. If we all agree that this is kind of correct order, it's easier to compare results. If everybody uses this convention, so this is the way that we need to do it always. Start with all false and then go to all true, in this kind of organized manner. So those are the options that P and Q can take into the values that P and Q can take when we want to make a truth table for these overall expressions. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the expression and see what quantities and slowly build up this truth table. This one. So the next thing that I really need when I look at my expressions is that I don't have anything in my truth table now for not P. So the next thing that I want to do is make a column for not P. So we make a not column for not P. So go ahead and column for that now. Filling in this column is pretty easy. Not P means take the value for P. In this case, false and then negate it. So and false turns into a true. False turns into a true. False turns into true. True turns into false. True turns into for the final overall expressions that we're working with. So this is the logical expression that we're working with, and we can go ahead and make that the last column of our table. We can easily fill this in how, because we have each column for each part of these expressions. We have not P and we have Q right here. I have not P and Q right here for each part of this logical expression. So to fill in this last column, I just need to look at the row that we're working on and take the end of this and this part of the table. False and true. Well, false and true is definitely a false. We need to write false and true will definitely a false. We put true to be true for the next row. These two quantities, when true and true is true, for the next row I have to end these two quantities, false and false, is definitely false. Similarly, true and false is definitely false.